Danny here again. Good morning. How are you? You know, I've been asked a lot about what it is that I do, and I'd like to simplify that for you. I am your sales execution expert. My experience is that most often the actual execution component is given very little budget and very little time. I change that for my clients. It is by far the most crucial portion of any go-to-market strategy, execution. So when you're thinking about me, I'm the guy that gets it done. I can help you plan it. I can actually help you make it happen. I've also tried to break this down into 5 discrete areas that are very understandable for my clients, that we go through a process of doing a diagnosis on, just like a physician would. What's going on with your organization? There are 5 primary reasons that things are not going the way they should be. Reason number 1, and this is by far the most prevalent, is wrong market. You know, I talked a little bit before about, well, look, we've got this software, we've got to figure out how to sell it, rather than we've really done some great planning on figuring out what to bring to market software-wise, and we know what's going to happen with it and who wants it most. So number 2 is wrong products. Now, obviously, there's some overlap between number 1 and number 2. Wrong product is that we've just not picked the right software to bring to market. And it's probably aimed at the wrong people. So often, if there's a wrong market problem, there's also a wrong product problem. And number 3, my favorite, not enough leads. Many of us in sales have been the recipients of the not so good leads. Very often, events will be held, cards will be collected, and the cards will be handed to the sales organization by our friends in the marketing department, calling them leads. They're not. Number 4, not enough channels to your market. You've just got one inside salesperson working and they can only make so many deals along the pipeline. Or you're just doing channel sales and very often you're held captive to what your channel wants to give you. What we do is we take a good look at what the options are for going to market and which channels. Direct, indirect meaning channels, or alternatives. I mean, do we drive business through AdWords and do we get those qualified leads into the sales force that way? Number 5 is wrong people. You know, I find very often that even though people are blamed first for not performing, that they are the least likely problem. I'm not saying that I haven't gone into clients and said, look, you know, 50% of your sales organization is underperforming, doesn't understand what their quota is, and just isn't skilled enough to do this for you. I have. But very often, it's a matter of all the things that come before that. How do we select this marketplace? Who exactly are we selling to? And do we have the product right? So out of those 5 areas, we go through a phase for our clients called a diagnosis phase, where we actually look at each one of those areas, what's performing and what's not. We give you a written assessment that allows you to understand which 1, 2, or 3 are not working, and then we suggest some very detailed planning, which is phase 2. And phase 3 is we're very often hired to help you execute it. So I'm your sales expert. The reality is that everyone has a sales execution problem. Big ones, little ones, everyone. Let's take some time and focus on yours, begin the diagnosis phase, and understand better what's going on. I'm here to help you. We're here to help you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.